Hello everyone. I am Chyna Blakk. For those who don't know me, um, I'm actually coming on here because I've been watching a lot of bloggers for a while, and recently I have been watching more of Unwind with Tasha, and of course Table Talk with T, Lovely T, and I don't know, yo. I mean, I'm gonna try to get all this best way I can because I'm actually like winging this. I don't really have no notes, but I just wanted to come on here for a moment and just like take the time out to really thank these ladies because um one reason why they're an inspiration to my life. I've been wanting to do blogs and reviews and things like that for so long, and a part of me knowing that a lot of times I don't think before I speak, or I say a lot of things that a lot of people don't agree with. So for a while I chose not to do this, not to get on camera and say what I feel because of not knowing what might happen, what might you know I don't know, maybe having a target on my back, or you know I don't know. It's just I just want to really just like praise these women for just one moment. Please check them out if you already haven't. But they, just watching them, just they're such an inspiration to me because, like I said, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and a lot of things that kept me from trying to do this, or finally doing it, just winging it at this point, is the fact that I was scared of how people might view me. I was afraid of having a target on my back. People, might take an offense to what I'm saying. And these women are just doing this and have been doing this for a while, and they don't care about what anybody thinks. There's a reason why they are doing this. They have their own purpose, their own reasoning for, you know, using this platform, which we call YouTube. And again, like they both said on a recent video of them together, in regards to, YouTube bloggers beefing and things like that. And they're just so right about a lot of things that they were saying. It's so much room. It's room for everybody on this platform. It's room for so many of us. And all we have to do is just take advantage of it. Just do it. Just start doing it. That you're going to grow. Your first couple ones, you're going to be, I guess not know what you're doing, but as long as you just try, you have room to be able to say, okay, I tried that. That didn't work. Now we're going to start something all over. So I just really, like I said, I just really wanted to just praise these women, tilt my hat to these women, and I just want y'all to just watch some videos of them, because a lot of bloggers get cursed out, and they look at them like they're not, I guess, real journalists, or I don't know, the things that they say are just like it's not real news and whatever. But these two women specifically, I feel as though has been changing my life. Like I said, because I see these women and they don't give a fuck. And that's how I am. I don't give a fuck. I'm too real for this industry shit. Those who do know me know that I've been doing music for a while, for about 10 years now. And just this industry in itself, I've seen many so many people who will try to tear you down. And recently they were speaking on this R. Kelly situation, and it just did something to me, because this is not nothing new, like at all, and it just had me thinking about my own experiences, and so much that I remember being young. And I don't know if y'all don't fucking see it, but a bitch still look 14. I look young as shit. I don't look like I'm kissing 30, and I just remember, yesterday I was speaking to one of my girlfriends, and we were just having this conversation about just finding out things later on in your life about uncles, about just so much. And then I thought of, like, like I said, I've been watching these two women talk about this specific situation with R. Kelly, and like I said, this stuff isn't new. And it had me thinking, like, remember we used to say, a lot of us, you know, still probably say it to this day, it takes a village to raise a child. And, you know, a lot of us feel as though that's not how we are today, you know, but just knowing and hearing stories about young girls or my friends or my family members being dropped off at somebody's house and somebody is touching them. And maybe that's why we don't follow that bullshit of it takes a village to raise a child, because so many I remember my mom, I didn't even used to see my mom as much. I remember going, like, being outside so much for so many hours. No one, and this is before cell phones. You know, this is before this is way before iPhones. Any type of thing. We were still using payphones at this specific time. Payphones were still around. You talking about me and my friends just out. Nobody's watching us. Nobody knows where the fuck we are. We're 20 blocks away. And we don't have money to get on like a SEPTA or anything. We're walking. Like, I remember being really young and, you know, having sex very early, and it was a thing. Like, it wasn't like, oh, you moving too fast. It was like, oh, you ain't fucking yet. Like, that, it was a thing. I was young as shit. Like, I remember older guys, like, preying on me. If I look 14 now, how do you think I looked at 12 and 14 during that time? What the fuck was you niggas looking at? And thank God that, you know, I mean, I've been through some shit, but thank God that I haven't been been molested or anything. I've definitely been raped before by somebody I knew. And, you know, a lot of us even go through that bullshit. I just think that it's so scary, you know? Like I said, I'm watching these interviews and, you know, of R. Kelly and other people and the women, you know, telling their story. And I can't wait to get the book. And, you know, and you look at these kids and, like I said, people think that, oh, they fresh or whatever. No, they're fucking children. They're fucking children. And people blame them as if they were like they could be able to protect themselves. If this is a young mindset, what the fuck? Yeah, you know, sorry, I just got a phone call. You know, there was a time where, you know, it was like, you know, it stayed in the family. You don't open your mouth and things like that. But when you're a child, you're told, like she was saying, you're told to respect adults, you know? And oh God, it's just so scary, you know? And people have money and they have power and they take advantage of these. Like, how y'all got motherfuckers recruiting little girls? That shit is crazy. So, like, just to see her, you know, and I know I'm probably gonna get some dumbass comments too, but, you know, it is scary because, you know, we talk about this shit, we want to express ourselves, and you have people try to, like, you know, victim shame motherfuckers, and it's just so much. Like, there was a time where, yes, you were supposed to keep that shit in the house, so that's probably why people weren't saying stuff. Now, today, y'all want to complain about us talking too fucking much. Maybe if y'all protected our ass before, because, like, you got to think about this. We're talking about my mother's era, my grandmom's era, things like that. This shit is not just starting. This shit been here. I still remember stories about my cousins being molested by one of her siblings' dad, because, you know, they ain't got the same dad, and my uncle gonna go fuck niggas up, and y'all take the nigga side. Then y'all mad at my uncle because he trying to protect his cousins. Y'all supposed to protect these fucking babies. Now people is mad at these girls for wanting to speak their piece, talking about where was their parents at. Yeah, where the fuck were they? Talking about somebody, don't nobody deserve no shit like that. They don't. You got people, you know, that's living in bad situations. Like, men are fucking preying on that shit. They prey on broken bitches with broken homes and shit. They know their mom's like there. Like, I'm talking about being, listen, I was 13 years old when niggas was trying to holler at me, fuck, almost 20 years old. And I was like in a relationship with these people, like hiding about, like, but some of my family is accepting the shit. Like, I don't know, I didn't look at it till a few years, maybe a year ago, man, probably not a year ago, a few months ago. And I'm realizing, like, damn, like, this nigga was preying on me the whole entire fucking time. Like I said, if I look 14, I look young as fuck. What the fuck did these niggas see when I was that young? I'm confused. Like, it's just such a fucked up situation. And I commend all of these women for even speaking out and not giving a fuck about these comments and giving a fuck about these people that don't know nothing and just want to say anything and probably going through their own shit. And I just commend these women. I thank these women for actually speaking the fuck out and not giving the shit, yo. Because these niggas don't give a shit. Like, this got me, you know, I'm working on a new segment. You know, you got people, I'm just trying to work on my new segment, and I can't, you know, continue to move forward if I don't give thanks to these females who are paving the way for bloggers, for, you know, YouTubers, and, you know, creating this content and stuff like that. Just do that shit. Just do it. Like, I was afraid for years. I've been wanting to get on here and talk my shit about whatever is bothering me, whatever is going on. But I was afraid of how people were going to react to it. And fuck them people. Because that's one thing. I know. That's one thing I know. A bitch they can't handle me in this industry. They cannot. They cannot handle me in this industry. So I've tried to obtain my own company, which I have done successfully. You know, still creating music, beginning to do music videos. Now I'm trying to do this thing here, doing reviews. And then I want to give my little insight here on, you know, everybody know a bitch smoke like a chimney. So I'm going to try to have my weed with me. Y'all smoke weed with me. You know, we chop it up, whatever, you know. But I just wanted to, you know, get on here and just give, like, it's just been bothering me. It's been on my mind. So I just wanted to make sure that I said my piece and wanted to give props to these ladies and say thank you for just doing that shit and giving a voice and being the voice for a lot of us that felt like they didn't want to say something or they were scared to say something. I just really thank y'all so much. And I am Chyna Blakk for those who don't know me. You can check me out on all my Instagram stuff, CHYNABLAKK, Twitter at CBman. I have the podcast, the Fortune Cookie Podcast. Make sure y'all check that out. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Radio Public, all over. So, you know, like I said, I got a new segment about to come on. And I just, you know, it'll be something like this, just my random thoughts. And I just want to thank y'all for supporting me, supporting the other women who are putting themselves out there. And I just want to say thank y'all. I'm out.